Questioner says, Salam, how come some brothers attend classes at masjids but still fall into the same addictions? I don't know if am I to say wa alaikum assalam? Is it permissible to say salam and not say assalamu alaikum? Or some brothers, they summarize it. Allahu alam. What's important? We sing you the salutations. Why people fall back into some addictions, even though they go to classes, they attend the masjid, etc. Allahu alam. Allah knows best. Rabbukum a'lamu bima fi nufusikum. Allah says, your Lord knows what is in your souls. Or your Lord knows best than of that which is in the what? The hearts and the breasts of men. Only Allah knows why people fall back into addiction. And what type of addiction? Substance abuse, alcohol, smoking weed, smoking crack, snorting cocaine, heroin, shooting up, beating women, sleeping around with women. Allah Alam, what addiction you mean? Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala surely knows best. In general, from the reasons behind falling back into addiction, I would say is depression. Depression. A person, he uses drugs for many years out of his life. He drinks, he was an alcoholic, a drunkard, a fish as we say, for many years out of his life. He stops and Allah saves him from the alcohol. And he asks himself the question, how did I spend 20 years drinking? How was I a crackhead? How was I a zany? How was I a heroin addict for 20 years out of my life? He asks himself, or he says to himself, it's so depressing, it's so sad. My children grew up without knowing me. I beat my wife, I divorced my wife, I lost my family, I lost a good job. I used to go to school, I used to play basketball, I had a chance of going to the NBA. I had a chance of being successful. I had a chance of being happy, and I threw it all away, bottle after bottle, crack rock after crack rock, cigarette after cigarette, girlfriend after girlfriend, whatever the addiction is. And it's depressing, it's sad. And for one reason or another, the depression leads to further abuse, further drinking, further smoking, further fornicating. Because a person just can't accept the bitter, harsh, cold reality that I'm a crackhead, I'm a drug addict, I'm a womanizer, I abused my wife, I beat her up, I broke her jaw, I blacked her eye, I beat her in front of my kids. How can this be? And he's so depressed that he falls back into it. And there lies no doubt this is a trick and a trap of the shaitan. And when a Muslim feels depression and feels sadness, he has to return to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the best example is the example of Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam and his brothers from the prophets and the messengers. The story of Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam and Yusuf's father. The story of Yunus alayhi salam when he was in the belly of the well. The story of Ayyub alayhi salatu wasalam when he was sick and he was ill for many years out of his life. And the list goes on of the prophets and the messengers that were closer to Allah, more righteous, more pious, more knowledgeable, and some of them felt and suffered from sadness. Some of them felt and suffered from depression. But that didn't cause them to turn away from Allah and to run back to Allah. Rather, it caused them to be stronger, connected with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. To be connected with Allah more strongly. Everybody understand this? So that's my nasiha, is don't fall victim to the depression. Use the depression to get closer to Allah. Beg Allah, cry out to Allah, declare your weakness and how you used to be from the wrongdoers. So that's one of the reasons is depression. Another reason is despair, is losing hope. I can't change. I can't fix myself. I've been doing it too long, too hard. Years out of my life, the people know me, they see me, they're going to make fun of me. It's done. There's no hope for me, so I'm going to just keep smoking, keep drinking, keep playing around, keep gambling. It's another addiction, keep gambling. Or the addiction of riba, which is an addiction, and many other addictions. So Allah Azza wa Jal, He tells us not to despair from His mercy. La taqnatu. Do not lose hope from Allah's rahmah. Allah forgives all sins. Do not lose hope from Allah Azza wa Jal's promise. No one loses hope from or despairs from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His promises, except for those who are losers, except for those who are disbelievers. So that's a very important piece of advice, is not to despair. These are a few reasons. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala surely knows best. Just because you go to the masjid and sit in classes doesn't mean that you're going to be free from addiction or reverting, falling back to addiction. Let alone what is the content of these classes. Good classes, beneficial classes. Every class is not necessarily beneficial. Allah Azza wa Jalla surely knows best.